fancy.
Swimming pool there.
Okay. What time close?
Around 6 o'clock.
Okay. Wow, need good break. Oh, สวยมาก plusคุณชื่ออะไร no have no have name okay AC this and oh okay refrige and then water hot water okay.
If you need to go up, you call to number 0 nah.
Oh, okay.
Go up, we got car coming back pick up you.
I can walk too, right?
Oh, okay.
Exercise.
Okay,
Exercise.
Okay.
Okay, ขอบคุณมากครับ So, again, with the camera, it's like the steepness. Can you tell? No, you can't. So she gave me an upgrade, which I understand. I understand an upgrade. There's no way this room normally costs 700 baht. This is this is a very, very good deal. However, considering how many people they have, there's no way they're going to open up like this building and like the building next door and my building, that sort of thing. So anyway, believe me, it's not like I don't appreciate it. This is awesome, and I'm looking forward to it. It's gorgeous. And I'm a big fan of gorgeous. And I have a feeling sunset, it's going to be probably right beneath those leaves. And it's going to be pretty awesome. So anyway, I wanted to show you what I got here at the Sunset Cliffs Spa. Secret Sunset, something like that. I'll put the name at the bottom. And I'll put a link to it. And I will also give her a very, very good review. The customer service was excellent. Check-in was awesome. I'm just doing what I normally do. I take the water, I put it in the fridge. The fridge is already on maximum cold. They have a kettle, which I'm thrilled about. I am on my way to 7-Eleven to get some 3-in-1 because I don't have any more of that. And let's see what happens when I open this. This window, pretty much nobody can see in, because of this beautifully placed palm tree right there, which I'm pleased about because they would be looking at my... Now this is a king-size bed, but I will tell you that... Hold on. Oh no, I think it's actually one single... No, it's 2 mattresses that they put together, which is fine because I'm by myself, but if it were Gracie and I, then we'd be like falling into the middle, like holding each other. It's kind of funny, but anyway. They asked me what I wanted for breakfast ahead of time, so I guess normally there's probably a buffet, but they like do it ahead of time, they cook it and they bring it to me for safety and health, which I appreciate. I'm going to likely walk back because, yeah, I mean, dialing 0 and having the golf cart come pick me up, that might be kind of cool, but for the most part, I'm honored to be here. I'm grateful I'm able to be here. I am not having a gratitude attack, but I'm having a gratitude acknowledgement for sure. That gives you an example of what it sounds like when I don't talk. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to enjoy my new little place. Definitely put a link to it below because this is way too good to pass up at this price. So I will talk with you guys soon. Ciao. Well, good morning. I just took a shower, and what I'm gonna do Pretty awesome view, right? Definitely nice. Definitely awesome view of the beach. Now, what I can normally do is dial 0 and magically a golf cart will show up to take me over this pretty steep hill. This actually is not the steepest part. That is right there. But I figured it's, well, first of all, it's not hot at all. It's like 24 degrees, 23, 24 degrees, and no humidity yet today. So when I checked in, they asked me what I wanted for breakfast. There was like set A and set B, if you're familiar with seeing Thai menus, and set B was the Thai menu, and so I got that. So I'm gonna have some rice and chicken and vegetables this morning for breakfast that I will absolutely deserve once I get up this silly hill. But I wanted to leave when I wanted to leave and not wait for a golf cart, even though there's like pretty much no wait for a golf cart. But I do want to say they did a great job. They when I called them yesterday, the air conditioning wasn't working. They came and they fixed the air conditioning quickly. By the time I got back to the room, they had left an extra key thing in the slot, you know, so the AC ran the whole time I was gone. So when I got home, it was nice and cool. Secret Sunset is the kind of room that's all the way down the bottom. I'm in the Secret Ocean View Villa. Secret Cliffs is the name of this place. Secret Cliffs Resort and Restaurant. I've now stayed in the resort. Now I'm going to the restaurant. Have some breakfast, and then take the rental car back and then head back to Bangkok. So that's the plan for this morning. Good morning. It probably won't shock you, I'm the only person in the restaurant. Good morning. It's really interesting because, of course, yeah, a lot of resorts don't have a lot of people. But to date, this is arguably the largest amount of real estate resort I've stayed at. The room I'm normally in cost 4,400 baht. I'm paying 812 with taxes via Agoda. Kitty. Yeah, the views from any of the hills really in Phuket are gorgeous. That's Karon Beach right there. And sort of right in the middle there is the park that I like to lay out at. And then right now, I'm so far away I couldn't see any people anyway, and so therefore, as far as I'm concerned, there's no people on that beach, and so therefore it's Mike's Beach. I remember my dad taught me this silly little phrase when I was a kid, but it was funny. We were in an area like this, and we were overlooking, you know, the ocean basically. And I said, God, the ocean's so big. He goes, yeah, that's just the top half. I just thought of that. It's kind of funny. So I will tell you guys, like, I mean, Thailand is on sale normally in comparison to certainly the dollars that I had to spend for a similar level of enjoyment in, say, San Diego or Hawaii. But right now, you know, again, I've used this word before to describe villas that overlook the ocean that are about 50 square meters in size for 800 baht. The word is free. I will tell you that Patong right now is ridiculously free. And this is during the week where 25 of the first tourists, basically, long stay tourists, have come here to finally stay in ASQ hotels. And this was talked about initially in April, and is now mid-December, end of December. I think today is December 21st, maybe 22nd, I can't remember. I think it's Tuesday. But yeah, it is ridiculously on sale here in Patong, many areas of Phuket, but specifically Patong. Karon, right now I'm overlooking Karon Beach. Here from the Secret Cliff Resort and Restaurant. This is the restaurant, and my breakfast is coming. And you know, this is the deal that I got on a Goda. It was like 850 baht, 800 baht, whatever it is. Certainly not 1,000 baht. And you know, the deal is that you book with a Goda with a lot of these places, and then like the following day you can go up to the front desk and be like, hey, look, you know, because I mean, let's face it, a Goda, taxes and that sort of thing, a Goda takes 10% off the top. And so, you know, you can save that 10%. They still need to pay taxes, of course. And in a lot, but all in, certainly in Phuket, whatever the advertised price on a Goda is, it's 17% uplift from there. And so a lot of times you can get that discount, but quite frankly, not only am I not too worried about that, but, and again, I don't know what, the varying, I've been using a Goda for years, and so the varying levels of a Goda depend, you know, allow you to have various certain discounts. And I guess the level I'm at, they're giving me discounts, but additionally, a Goda is actually supplementing people staying in hotels. And so as an example, I got 240 baht off just for being an Agoda member, because Agoda is like giving a discount towards it. So anyway, a lot of opportunity here. Here comes my breakfast, and so I will talk with you guys soon. Ciao. You know, I had an interesting experience the other day. I think it was 2 nights ago. I was like kind of closing up for the night, right? In this villa thing that I had up in, where was I? In some beach north of here. I can't remember the name of it. Natai, N-A-T-A-I. And so I came out and I was just, you know, closing the curtains and everything, and sort of the caretaker guy came by, said something. He says, where are you from? I told him. And it was just, at least this is the way that he described it. The way that I responded with California, you know, or whatever. I guess he specifically told me that like the tones that I use apparently are easy for the Thais to understand. At least this is the way that he described it to me, and I don't know if this is true or not. You know, and I was like, well, thank you very much. He says, yeah. She says, we have 5 tones. He says, but your language only has 3 tones. And I said, oh, real? Okay, what are they? He said, low, medium, and high. And I said, oh, okay. I didn't really sort of, I certainly, I don't know about you guys, but I certainly never learned in school that there are 3 tones in the English language that we apply to each word to change its meaning. He did clarify, though, that those 3 tones, they don't really change the meaning of the word, whereas in Thailand, or in Thai, the 5 different tones can actually have significantly different meanings, or do. Anyway, so the reason I bring that up is the young lady came over here with my breakfast, and I said hello and, you know, thank you in Thai, right? And I don't know if I ever made a comment about it. I think I just only said that. And she immediately started, she responded, basically what she said is, sure, just please wait for your breakfast, it'll come here soon. But she said that all in Thai, and then I looked at her like, what? And she said, oh, please wait breakfast. I'm gonna say, oh. And so it got me to thinking, I'm like, I wonder, much in the same way where Gracie and I are somewhere, and because of her physique and her complexion, most of the Thais will mistake her for being Thai. And so therefore, she's, a couple of times she's responded to somebody in Thai, and then they immediately think, oh, she's Thai. It's just so she always responds with, no, I'm sorry, I don't understand. And then usually clarifies that she's Filipina, and they always say, oh, we thought you were Thai people. But so maybe my accent is, I don't know, decent enough to basically convince Thais that somehow this foreigner might know how to speak Thai, and therefore they start conversing with me in Thai. And I guess that might be something that I can, maybe I adapt better to foreign languages than, you know, than others might. Not better, not worse, but just maybe I adapt, you know, to the accent or something like that, more so than the average foreigner they might run into. Because in Mexico, I had the same problem. I didn't know a whole lot of Spanish when I first started going to Mexico and then doing business in Mexico. But I guess my pronunciation of words seemed to convince the Mexicans that I was, you know, fluent enough in Spanish, where they would be like, you know, hola, hola amigo. I'd be like, hey, ¿qué ondas? And they would be like, oh, and and I'd be like, ¿cómo? They'd be like, oh, we thought you know Espanol. And so anyways, it's just sort of, you know, that's one of the many things that just sort of like pop into my head during the day throughout all these travels. I was just about to say, I really wish I could stay here. I can do anything I want, okay? But I'm making the choice to go back to Bangkok because of the possibility of lockdowns in as well as entering as well as exiting Phuket. Because, you know, now that they've been essentially successful with this being an ASQ destination location, I mean, you know, for all the places that you can quarantine, right? I mean, why not do it in a place like this where you can, you know, you have this view, right? So, now again, this is like, you know, probably about 150,000 baht for the whole 2 weeks, but in any case, that's okay. That's okay, I'm just talking to myself. Very good. So, another successful walk up the hill. And now we'll walk down the hill to the villa, and then I think I'm gonna take a golf cart back up the hill with my luggage. And then I'm off to the airport. Yeah, I mean, I wish there was different circumstances, but I like to sort of proactively plan where I'm traveling and not have to leave at the last minute. The report that sort of did it for me was when I heard that on Thursday of this week, today is Tuesday, they will be disallowing in-restaurant eating. It can only be done takeaway. And then there's also the cancellation of New Year's Eve events of anything over 300 people. So I think it's probably a wise move that I leave. And the good news is I can always come back.